You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Talk to me.
How introing a podcast is kind of like riding a roller coaster, or just podcasting in general is kind of like riding a roller coaster. Because the intro is like when you first sit down and they're about to put the, like the seatbelt thing on you,
Okay.
and you hold on to it or whatever. Introing is kind of like that because you have no idea what's about to happen. You have no clue. You're just about to sit down and strap in, and you have no idea what it's about to happen. It's like the most nerve-wracking part.
I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all strapped in. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. And we hope you enjoy the ride.
We got another banger episode, but let me finish my story. We'll get to what episode it is and stuff, but let me finish my story. So you strap in, and you don't really know what's about to happen. You kind of got those little pre-roller coaster nerves. But then nerves. once you strap in, and the carts start going, you can't do anything. You're sitting there.
Yeah.
You're just locked in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
you're locked
I don't know
for a good time or a bad time. So you're either blessed or you're fucked. It's one or the other.
It's just really there's just two ends of the spectrum here, and you got to be on one of them.
It's one or the other.
But anyway,
but hold
ladies
on,
and gentlemen.
Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
Yeah. What up?
What kind of roller coaster are we talking about? Are we talking
King the motherfucking car?
Okay, I was gonna say, are we talking like feet danglers? Are we talking about cart goers?
Yo, we should talk about... Did you ever have a roller coaster? Alright, hold on. Welcome to episode 16, Collab Station.
Episode 16.
Episode 16, hosted by yours truly.
Episode 16.
We got Flashy in the host seat. We got MeestaHansen in the co-host seat. This is episode 16, so getting back to it.
Tyler,
are you a roller coaster guy?
I'm a big roller coaster guy.
Okay, I like the emphasis. I like the emphasis on it. When did you get over your fear of hopping on a loop-de-loop roller coaster?
I've never had that fear. Never had that fear.
You went right for the loop-de-loops.
I think I did. I don't remember ever. Like, I rode King to Ka the year that I was getting into roller coasters. Like that year that I was like. That 1 year at Six Flags where I was like, oh, this is like literally the best place on earth. I rode King to Ka that year. So I was pretty, I had a little taste of the adrenaline and I was like, ooh.
Oh, we're going to need that.
Oh, I'm going to need so much more of that.
Stop. But alright, so for those that don't know, King to Ka, is it still the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world?
I mean, I want to say, I feel like it would be a pretty big thing if someone were to build something bigger.
Yeah, I think I did. I went on King to Ka one time, and I was like, I'm never going on roller coasters again. I did it. I accomplished it. I'm done.
Yeah,
so I hope they don't make another one. It's always peer pressure. You're always gonna be the one that I don't want to.
We were at
look at the line. Yeah. There's some clouds.
Well, no. Here's the thing. We were at we were at Six Flags. Like my friend, his dad's company, had like their company like party there.
That's awesome.
And so we all had like the flash pass, but it was like.
You mean the flashy pass?
But Jesus Christ, never again. But it was like a gold version of it because like there's obviously some limitations with the flash pass, but for this one, you just had to show up. You didn't have to like schedule ahead and wait. Like you just showed up and you were like right there in the front.
You just whipped out that VIP badge and you're like, I'm cutting all 3 hours of this line.
Yeah, pretty much. And that was the trip that I went on King to Ka. Bro, this is 100% real. He put me in there and we were sitting there waiting to get launched. And
did you hear that sentence?
Yeah,
sorry.
No,
we were sitting there waiting to get launched.
Bro, we were strapped in. We were strapped in, ready to launch, and the car ahead of us had like a track failure.
Oh, that's great.
And so we got out, and they set off another car, and that one also had a failure. There were 2 fucking failures before we went on there.
That's terrifying,
and I'm sitting here, never been on this ride before. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's go get a churro.
He picked me up, put me over the like that waiting bar that you have to wait behind,
Right.
and they just strapped me, and I was like, "This is it. This is it. It's go time. I'm buckled in.
There's nothing else you
I
can
can't
do.
back out.
You cannot
I'm
back out
buckled
at
in.
them. You can't.
I'm buckled
you
in.
cannot. Right.
And I'm so happy that happened because holy shit, that was incredible.
Such a fun ride. Such an insane ride.
The rush.
But I think my favorite Six Flags roller coaster is El Toro. I don't know what it is about
Toro
but that is
slaps.
dude, it is so scary.
Listen.
It's like creaking and stuff as you're
Yeah,
going up it.
yeah.
It's like, dude, what is
Bro,
going on right now?
that turn after like the first two dips, when it starts to turn, holy shit, those turns like they whip your ass.
And they're low, so like you think your head is about to get chopped
yeah.
off by a wooden
yeah.
beam, dude. It's
Bro,
terrifying.
it's been a minute since I've been to Six Flags. Damn.
I told you I retired roller coasters. I retired them officially. After I went on King Ka, and then I went on this thing called the Slingshot in the same day.
Oh, is that the thing where it goes like they just like launches you?
It's literally just two poles and a
And, like,
ball
you're a
attached
ball.
to
Yeah,
tether
okay.
cords.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they
did
like
that.
pull you down, and then they just let go, and you just fly up in the air, and then you start like doing backwards flips and stuff. And so I did that in King Ka the same day. And after I left Six Flags that day, I was like, I'm done.
Really?
I've accomplished. I went on
Okay.
I went on the cool shit. I got to experience it, but I'm officially done. So yeah, I
Damn.
don't do roller coasters anymore.
Damn, so you're never gonna ride Nitro ever again.
Nitro was alright. It was a cool one. I like the drop is
Nitro,
really steep.
Batman, Superman.
Batman was okay. Superman's scary. I don't like that inverted flip.
I love
Superman's
dude, that's
scary.
sick. I love that.
That
Yo.
one was scary.
Speaking of adrenaline rushing, adrenaline sprinting, the Olympic of adrenaline. What's the most pumped up shit you think you've ever done? Most adrenaline filled, like go time, pedal to the metal moment.
That's a really good question.
What's your pedal
like
to the
that.
metal moment?
So, all right, we have some stuff that we were going to talk about that is gaming related, but I'm liking this conversation right now.
Got me
That's
thinking.
tough. That's tough. Not because it's like, oh, let me tell you something about adrenaline there, buddy. I could tell you a thing. No, I don't do stuff like that. I sit at home and play video games and record them. But
Oh my
but
gosh.
it is a rush, man. It is. But I think that when I really think about all the things that I've done, what came to mind when you said like go time moment, like no, there's nothing like you got to just do it. I think King Ka and the Slingshot are definitely up there because those are terrifying, but
Yeah, of course.
those are roller coasters, those are rides, those are different. I was in Dominican Republic, and there's this thing, or there's this thing. There's this mountain that you hike up to the top of the mountain, and then the way you get down is by cliff jumping the whole way down because it's just like pockets
okay.
of it's pockets of like smaller, like 5-10 foot whatever cliff jumps, but that's how you get down the mountain. So you hike all the way up, long hike early in the morning, and then on your way down you're just jumping into just like these little lakes on the way down. It's crazy. And then like you swim to the edge of them, and then you start going down.
Really, dude, that sounds lit.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And then some of the parts are like they're just like it's like a slide. Like the rock is just because water just goes down that for like
smooth,
years.
Yeah.
So there are parts where you're literally sliding down the mountain
Yo,
through water.
what?
It's sick. Yeah.
I wanna go there.
But
What the
at the very end, there's this monster drop. You don't have to do like it's so crazy that they let you like hike down the side of it.
Yeah.
But there is this, bro. It is, it's. You look over the edge and you're just like, yo, what? How far is that? Like,
Yeah.
like literally the water at the bottom like looks like you're about to fall into like a little like tea plate.
Okay.
It's so far down, and you're just looking at it,
Damn.
and it's just in the middle of these two sharp, gigantic
yeah.
rocks, and you're
Gotta be
on the
precise with
one,
that shit.
and you got to jump off and just go straight down. And bro, it's such a far drop that you have enough time to be like, holy shit, I'm still dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
okay,
like
okay. It's one
you
of
kind of
those,
just
okay.
jump and then next thing you know you're in the
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
It's you're dropping and you're like, holy shit, I'm still dropping.
Oh, I feel my heart like
Dude,
going down
and,
in my stomach.
So I was like, I was at a point in my life where I was like, listen, I just got to do it. You
Yeah.
just have to do
Yeah,
it.
the experience, dude.
And I just went for it. And
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
it was so fun. I looked at the tour guide guy and I was like, yo, one more time. And he's like, "Oh, dude, we went down like quickly. We got plenty of time." I was like, "So we got to jump off that super high one, like 3 or 4. By the third or fourth
Damn.
one, I was like, I was loving it." But
Watch this.
yeah, I was like,
Look,
"Yo,
Mom,
watch this one."
No hands.
But it was horrifying, bro. And
Yeah.
that
Damn.
that was fun. I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm so glad I did that. What about, have you done anything like that? And then we'll get into the gaming stuff.
Okay.
But
I
what
mean, nothing
something
like
like that for you?
nothing like an extreme dive like that, like a.
And yeah, all you had was a
something.
life vest, a little life vest
yeah, no.
on. That was it.
I mean, for me, I would definitely say skydiving.
You went skydiving?
3 times, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
bro.
come
This
on,
man's
dude. No
like,
need to
this
flex
man's,
on you or anything,
bro.
but-
This man, you were just
but
trying to
don't need
fucking, you were just trying to like be like, "Pfft, okay, so you jumped into a little body of water. Yeah, so I
Please.
jumped out of a plane and
Please.
plummeted towards the earth.
Bro,
Yo, that's
listen,
sick. 3 times, huh?
Listen,
That's awesome, man.
it's an expensive hobby, but holy shit, worth every single penny. It's an
I could imagine, man.
experience.
That you have
It's an
to,
experience that you'll never be able to experience if you don't jump out of a plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just holy shit. You're just like, because that falling feeling goes away after a couple seconds. So, bro,
where
it's
you're literally just falling.
like feeling,
that's so
dude,
scary,
it's literally how you would feel right now, just with a shit ton of wind hitting your face. It's exactly how you feel right now, but just with a bunch of wind hitting your face. It's sick. It's sick.
Okay.
And the first time I did it was so dope, and it was super cloudy. But when we jumped, we were above the clouds, so it was
No way.
It was beautiful up there. Beautiful. Sky was so blue.
That's awesome.
Not
man.
a single
That's
cloud because
awesome.
they were all under us. And then we fell through the clouds.
What
was
is
sick.
that? I've always wondered. Like when I'm in
felt
planes
like
and stuff, when we go through clouds, I'm always curious.
It felt pretty
what does
chilly.
it feel like?
It felt pretty
cold.
chilly. Yeah, it was just like, ooh. But dude, it felt,
And you
it was
can't, you
sick.
couldn't see anything when you're in the clouds. You just see smoke.
Yeah, it's pretty much just super hazy, and then you eventually start to see shit as you like keep falling down.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
crazy.
I'm telling you, if you haven't skydived, 100%, I'm
A huge
I gotta
proponent
go
of the
again.
skydive.
I gotta go again. Yo, skydiving vlog?
What's crazy is I was actually thinking about that. I was gonna say it, but then that means I have to do it, and I don't know if I could do it.
Oh, dude, no.
I don't know if I could do it, man.
Bro,
Cause okay, so this is my thing
you
on why
have to.
I feel like everybody always tries to like convince themselves out of it, but my thing is, I don't think I'm so much as scared of the jump, because once you're up there, there's only one way down. Like you gotta jump. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those
Yeah.
things again. But my thing is taking off. That's the one thing that's stopping me from going.
Really?
This little plane, going on the runway, going up, knowing that my only way down is by plummeting.
Yeah.
And like just having time to think. That like pocket of however long until you're at like your elevation to think is
Yeah.
what fucks me up.
Well, here's the thing. Like, those small planes, taking off is the easy part, dude. I don't even want to imagine trying to land one of those things because it's so small. That's probably that's probably so bumpy because you're just so small. But dude, yeah, like, bro, it was crazy too because I went with my cousin and my cousin's friend, and we were all tandem, so we all had someone like attached to our back, and I was the first one into the plane loading in, so I was the last person.
So you just
dive.
watch your cousin and your friends just get whipped out of a plane.
Yeah, it was almost torture because it was like I just saw them disappear out of the door.
That's
and
funny.
the whole time I was like, "Fuck, this is like." I wanted to be first, so I didn't have to like deal
See
with that. But
Yeah.
dude, I was just watching them fall out one by one. I was like, "This is it.
This is
This is it, baby."
That's awesome that you went 3 times though.
Oh yeah.
How many do you need to go by yourself? It's like 50 or something, right? Something crazy.
It's not that crazy. Fuck, I have no idea. I think it's like 10 or 15.
Oh, really?
But there is a class that I actually really want to take where it's like you can expedite it, and it's like a week long, and you pretty much jump like 2 times every day. And during the day, like in between the jumps, they like teach you like all these, because you're gonna be doing it by yourself. So after you do a certain amount of jumps, you do like 2 by yourself with them, and then you're good. But yeah, I really want to. That's a life goal of mine. I want to be able to jump by myself, and
That's awesome.
I'm 3 deep, so I think I have a.
Hey man, you're starting to check off the list. You know?
Yeah, I mean it's like, because here's the thing, right? I wasn't going to, but I'm already like 3 down. I may as well.
Which is a lot further ahead than a lot of people. So I'm sure
I may as well.
You
keep going. But I gotta go again. I
hey
miss
man,
that
well
shit.
that's what the collab station does, dude.
Oh.
We reignite those lost what is it called? Whatever, dreams.
Dude, I'm telling you, that would be a sick vlog.
It would be a sick
They
vlog. I've seen
film
some
it up there,
skydiving
too.
vlogs.
They
Yeah,
film it
I
up
would
there,
definitely
too,
pay for
so
the
you
video.
just get the video package, yeah.
Yeah, I would pay for the video.
You have
but
to do that. You have to do that.
why would you not record jumping out of a plane?
Yo, Flashy. Yo,
Flashy
if this
X.
podcast clip gets like 10 likes, we're doing it. Go run that shit up. Go run
This
that shit
man
up.
said 10 likes on this podcast clip. Not even the podcast. Just 10 likes on the podcast clip.
I'm just gonna cut this. I'm just gonna cut this clip and put it out there.
Cut it. Just skip to the next part. But anyway, so I was actually not to actually get to the gaming stuff.
We're getting you jumping, but yeah.
I was thinking about some stuff this weekend that I wanted to kind of gauge your interest of it. I'm looking at my handy dandy notebook. But I started playing this new game. It's called Rogue Company. It's a ton of fun. I've been having fun with it, whatever.
Yeah.
And nothing even about the game, more of kind of how the game came out and kind of the norm that we live in of video game releases now. Okay. So I'm kind of curious to get your take on it, because growing up, it was get your $64, including tax, and go to GameStop and get your $60 game. But now we live in a time where, I mean, so the way this game came out was it's in beta. You buy the closed beta, essentially.
Yeah.
And the game's coming out in a few years, but you buy the closed beta. I got it for $14.99. So for $15, I got this game. And there's like 13 characters, 8 maps. So I was like, wait, if the game came out like this at a $15 price point, I'd be like, oh, okay, this is the full game. I get it. Like, yeah, there's stuff that's missing because it's a beta and stuff, but a lot of it came with it. And it was only $14, and I had a ton of fun. I've been having fun playing it. So I was like, all right. So now companies can do this thing where they're putting out games and making money on their games before they're even done.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that. Like,
so
they're making money off the beta.
That's so crazy. How do you feel? Because a lot of games do this, where they'll put out, and we can even take it one step further. Games are coming out for free. Games are coming out for free.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as someone that's kind of been through the cycle of, like I said, going to GameStop, getting your $60 disc when the new game comes out, to, bro, I literally was just sitting on Discord. I was editing one of my Mortal Kombat videos, and my friend just hit me up on Discord. He's like, hey, did you hear about this new Rogue Company game? We got 3 people. It's 4v4. You want to buy it and play it? And it was like, it literally just landed on my lap. I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. Why not? So you could literally wake up the next day and there's a brand new game out for $0 to $15. And it could be one that you have a ton of fun playing, or whether you don't like it or not. But it's like, what are your thoughts on how games are releasing, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. I mean, I never would have imagined games being free ever. I thought
only demos are free.
Yeah, I thought that $60 price tag was going to be there like forever, and then eventually get to like $80, and then I felt like eventually we'd end up paying $100 for like the base game, and then everything else. And I'd still have no problem with that. It's just like, that's, we're just so accustomed to that shit. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It is crazy how you can just say, fuck it, make it free, and then just like blows up. Like, I don't think, I mean, I'm pretty sure they've answered it in like interviews and stuff, but like Fortnite, I don't know how that game blew up the way that it did. Was it because it was free?
It definitely helped. It definitely opened that door for, and I don't want to sit here and talk about Fortnite, but just on the idea of free games, quote unquote, blowing up, like, it definitely opened the door for more users. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are going to be, and especially a game that's geared toward kids, like, they got to ask their parents, like, hey, can I buy this game? They didn't have to do that. They just went to the fucking store on their console, downloaded a game, and now they're playing with all their friends. You know what I'm saying? And like, it definitely opened the door and helped.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that helps with microtransaction purchases.
Oh, it's
Because
that,
here's
it's
the
that
thing.
psychological thing. You're paying way more than
Yeah.
$60 on the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
But you have that mindset where it's like, oh well, it's a free game,
$5.
so
It's $5 here. It's
yeah,
$5
exactly.
there. The game was free. I have fun.
I was gonna spend the money on it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That whole
Boom. You just locked in the
Hook, line, and
exact
sinker.
sentence. Because you know what? I do it. I'm sure you do it.
Oh, I do it all
Everybody
the
does
time.
it. Everybody does. If there's a game that's free, like for example with Rogue Company, I paid. There's a $60 version, a $30 version where they have all customization and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got the 15 one just to check out the game. And if they don't have a store with like skins and stuff in there yet, but the second they do, guess what? I only paid 15.
Yeah.
I only paid $15 for this game. Yeah, I'm gonna buy $10 worth of whatever the in-game currency is and get a skin for my guns or characters that I like to play. Obviously, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I would have spent $60 on the game.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
spent
it's crazy.
$60 on Destiny, and I still buy buy your occasional silver bundles. You know.
Is that the in-game money
Yeah,
thing?
gotta get those emotes, gotta get those ships, those sparrows, those ghosts. Gotta get them.
It's crazy.
You know, you gotta have them. Gotta get them.
You have to. There's no like. I'm not gonna not have them.
Exactly. Come on, I'm not a.
So
Come on.
what side are you on, quote unquote? Do you like games coming out? Well, I think this is like a split question because we're kind of talking about free games and full paid games, but we're also talking about games coming out in closed beta and not fully releasing.
Mhm.
Let's tackle let's tackle closed beta first.
Okay.
Do you like that games will come out in closed beta and you can play it? It's not full release, it's not the full game. There's a lot of stuff missing, but you can still play the game with all your friends. And whether it's fun or not, or there's a lot of stuff like that's up to you. But would you rather a game just waits and like everybody can just dive into it, or do you like that a game would release in beta and it gives people an opportunity to play it, hone their skills, get good at it, so when it does come out? Or do you think it dries it up before it even comes out?
I'm kind of in the middle because I do like a good surprise. You know, I like a good surprise. But I can definitely see like the long-term like benefits of releasing a closed beta
Or open beta, whatever. Beta.
or open beta, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And then just taking all of that feedback and implementing it.
Mm.
Because obviously, yeah, if people are saying this shit doesn't work or this shit's broken, you know, too powerful, too weak, they can just go back in and make it perfect before it comes out. So there's a lot of benefit in
Well,
doing
I feel
so.
like, just to play devil's advocate with that statement, you might also run into the people that are like, oh, I can't believe they changed this from the beta. Like, this was so good, or this was such a fun part of the game from the beta.
I don't know. I mean, it's not even like... It's tricky, because I feel like if they wait too long, interest might die down if it's not good enough. You know? Because, like, what if it's a game that people play for, like, a week? Like, for instance, Fall Guys right now is, like, super huge, super popping. Everyone's playing it.
Tim had 250,000 people watching him play it today.
Literally everyone's playing it, but I honestly don't see that game lasting for more than like 2 weeks. It's just like Fall Guys, I feel like is just one of those games that comes out, everyone plays it, and then moves on to the next one. Maybe because it's like people are like in between games, new consoles are coming out. Maybe this is just like dropped at an unfortunate timing or whatever.
Unfortunate, bro. They're caking right now. They dropped at a great time.
For now, but I definitely don't see it lasting for like forever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like that, it can get dangerous too, because like you could put something out and then, yeah, it might be hot, but if you don't do anything soon, that shit's gonna drop. Especially because it's a beta, because so you're only gonna have what, like a map or two, like maybe a handful of maps with like limited loadouts because it's a beta. I mean, if it's got, I feel like the faster that turnaround time is, the better in terms of like releasing the beta and then turning it into a full game. But I don't know, because wasn't Fortnite in beta for like 2 years, 2 fucking years or something like that, or it still is, right? Yeah. So like. So
but do you know why they do that?
What do you describe as a beta? Because like Fortnite,
it's weird. It's a gray area, man.
Yeah, because like why Fortnite's what, 11 seasons deep, or 12 or some stupid shit. Like they're definitely in double digits. Why is it still in beta?
So I mean the reason for that game specifically, and I think what I started doing with developers is when you publish your game, like when it's officially released and you publish it, if you want to put out a patch or something, you got to go through like all these different channels just to put out like one weapon tuning patch. You have to go. It would be like weeks of just getting cleared by so many different levels because the game is published. But if you have it in beta, you don't have that restriction. You can just put out a patch.
Really? Okay.
You can make a patch and put it out the next day.
Okay.
Notice how they're always putting new content in every week? It's because technically they're in beta, so they don't have to go through all these channels. They can just update their game as they want. That's what I heard a while ago because I was interested in that, and I mean that makes sense. I get it.
It's very interesting. I don't know, dude. It's a little slippery. I think
I think there's pros and cons to it.
There's definitely no.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad because I get to play games for cheaper, free before they come out, whatever. But at the same time,
I think if it's a game that like they know is gonna just pop off, it would be cool to like limit the graphics to where, because if it's still a good polished game, people are gonna play it. So that would be cool if they like hold off on the graphics in the beta, and then you know when it's time to go, they just crank everything up to 11, and then so when you do play it, it feels completely new. Like that would be cool.
So you're saying like focus on
the actual
content
gameplay,
and
the actual mechanics of the game. Focus on that shit.
Right.
And then, because isn't that what Halo's doing?
I have no idea what Halo's doing.
Didn't they like for that release? Didn't they like dumb down their settings or whatever just to focus on mechanics?
That release was made like months ago, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm sure when it does drop, it's gonna look completely different. Not completely different, but it's gonna look way better. Because I've seen pictures of that one face of the grunt, or the brute.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what? This is like next gen console graph. What? What is this?
That's literally what the whole internet was saying.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's no way.
I knew that. There's no way. I think they just got rocked, man. They scrambled. They're like, we got to get it released. This is the only gameplay we have, like the only engine we have gameplay of.
Yeah.
And it's from months ago, and we just got to take it.
But dude, overall, I was fine with it because
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I just wanted to see anything related
to
Halo, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
I
didn't give a damn.
I was itching for it, dude.
I'm excited. It got postponed, but we already talked about that. But yeah, that was I was definitely sitting there thinking for a while I was playing that game. I was like, this is crazy that this came out in beta for $14, and I'm sitting here playing with all my friends. Like they got a couple game modes, they got maps, they got characters. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool that they can do that. But like you said at the same time, like I would not have wanted to wait till 2022 to play this game. I'm glad I could play it right now.
Yeah.
And no, that wasn't
because is that because like do you see like let's say this game comes out fully polished, do you see yourself like this is like the next Warzone or whatever, or is this are you just playing this because there's nothing else to play and it's out right now?
It's specifically for Rogue Company. It's fulfilling my third person itch. I love third person. I have like this really weird thing with.
I did see that. That was cool.
I love third person, and I love kind of characters with specific abilities, because like my favorite thing about games is like I'm this character all the way, you know. I play this character because I play this sniper character with this smoke grenade. Because I love the idea of having mains, and I'm coming from I'm a fighting game guy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's all about your character. It's all about your main. Like who's your main? Who's your main? When we went to the Mortal Kombat tournaments, I bet you every single person I talked to, I said, "Yo, who's your main?"
Yeah,
that's the coolest, because that to me is like the coolest thing. It just shows like I don't know. It's just who's your main. You know what I'm saying? What character do you gravitate towards? Because they all have different play styles. They're all different.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like you're playing a whole different game.
You get to when you kind of connect yourself to these characters, you kind of like you feel like you're one with these characters. Like I'm the best version of this character. Like nobody plays this character better than me. Type stuff. You know, and it's like so I love games like that where they have specific characters that do specific things, because it gives people an opportunity to really play how they want.
Yeah. Hashtag Titan Master Race.
We're not talking about Destiny ever again on this podcast. This is my podcast.
Titan Master Race.
And I don't want to talk about Destiny anymore.
Any other class can fuck off.
Didn't you say you were going to slow down on swearing? Or did your adrenaline
I
just start
did,
pumping
Titan
because you were talking about
Master Race!
Anyway, moving on to our next little segment here. Dr. Disrespect is writing a book.
Oh yeah, I heard him talking about that. What is it going to be about?
He put out a video on his YouTube. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think it's just going to be a book about like his life, his story, everything that he's accomplished, how it's happened. I don't know.
Now, do these YouTubers, do these internet celebrities, are they actually writing their books, or are they talking to someone who's writing it for them? That's what I want to know. Because for whatever reason, I just can't see someone like Doc writing, sitting there late at night, desk lamp on, writing a book. I can't see that. I can't see that.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Feather and the ink.
If he did, that's
feather
awesome.
Pen with the ink.
Dude, if he did sit there with the scroll, the feather pen, and the ink, then I would be very impressed, and it would make the book that much better. But
I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting.
There's so many YouTubers have books. So many
no way.
A lot of YouTubers have books.
Bro, my point right here literally says getting into writing books. Content creators getting into writing books, which means when I was writing the notes for this episode, no, but Ninja put out a book, but I don't think it's like an autobiography. Doc's putting out this book. I have not heard of another YouTuber
everybody's
has a book.
got books. Listen, if you don't have a book, if you don't have a book,
okay. Well, I'm just gonna scrap this whole fucking segment that I just wrote for this episode.
Bro, really? You have, dude? So many people have books.
Name two. Name two.
I know PewDiePie has a book.
Okay, I'm talking about is it an autobiography or is it just whatever?
I have no idea. Still a book.
All right, so all the behemoths on the internet put out books, but I'm talking about, all right, let's trickle it down to like whatever you want to call it, like not behemoths in the space, just like people that are making it their living, their career, they're well known.
B-list?
No, there's no list.
Okay.
There's no list, but I think that's awesome, and the reason I like it, I'm erring on the side of autobiography, which that's when you write it about yourself, right?
Yeah.
I'm erring on the side of that because, and I think we briefly spoke about it on the last episode, or maybe I was talking to you like on FaceTime or something, but there's no textbook for content creating. There's no classes you can take on how to quote unquote blow up on YouTube or Twitch or be a gaming influencer or whatever you want to be. There's no written, like, I can open a math book. That's done like that. Yeah. Like that's how you can, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no book for this stuff.
Self-made, baby.
And I think it's awesome if these people that have quote unquote made it and show like that the sky's the limit with this stuff, if they sat down and wrote just their experiences.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. That's like sacred text in content creating because it's like those are the people that went up and did it, and now they're writing about from their point of view their whole path. Because you don't have that. You get that
I don't know.
nowadays.
See, I feel like it's gotta be, if I'm gonna buy a book from like a content guy, anyone making content online, I don't know, it's gotta be completely different. Because like if it's like an autobiography or something like that, like
just like how they made it, what their mindset was, the things that they like, sleeping in a fucking basement, eating ramen noodles, and streaming for 12 hours a day. I want to hear about that stuff.
I want to hear about the stuff that they don't talk about on like podcasts and during their streams and stuff. Like that's, if their book is about that stuff, then I'm all in. If I like really care about that person putting that book out. But if it's the same shit that I can just go to a podcast they were on and listen to,
right?
And it's just like, what's the point?
That's the thing about books, though, is there's so much more room for stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more pages you have to fill up with stuff. So just naturally, they're going to talk about stuff that they can't talk about on a 59-minute podcast, where 12 of those minutes are intro and ads.
I was going to say, if I'm going to get a book, it better be like, it better be new. It better be some new shit. It better be. I
think I'm going to get his book. I mean, he's. That's something that I think if you're in the content space or the gaming space, you should read. Regardless of if he wrote it or somebody else he talked to wrote it. If it's actually about like his life and stuff, then yeah, then I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome to just kind of see his point of view on how, I guess, he made it to the top and held his ground. I think I'm all about it, man. You see all these books about like all these millionaires right there, like their books and stuff like that. And like if you just copy and paste that idea into content creators, whether it's gaming or again whatever, YouTubers, streamers, whatever it is, like I think that's awesome, man. I'm like, why has that not happened yet?
Divide and conquer amongst the media platforms, dude.
I don't even look at it like that. Like it's not even about having a bestseller or anything. It's just having another avenue for people to just hear your story.
Yeah.
You know, because you could go on a podcast and hear it. You could watch their stream every day and get little tidbits of their life experiences and stuff. But when you sit there and
there's a handful of people that are like in bookstores every day that don't go on the internet. That might, like there's a whole audience that does exist. Especially if you have that many people. There's got to be a huge number of people that don't even know who you are, that don't watch YouTube, don't watch.
But they know that like gaming
books,
gaming people exist, and they might like walk by at the shelf and be like, "Oh, a gaming person story, that could be interesting. Let me pick this up." So I'm excited for it to come out. I think it's like $27 hardcover when I looked at it, so it's not even like a bad price point.
If he doesn't,
or it's a fake. If it's fake, then this is a complete waste of time. But let's just talk about the idea of
of course. I want to hear him like read it and like on an audiobook like version of it.
An audio version, huh?
If there's an audio version with him reading it, then I might buy it, because like obviously he would like do it in the character.
That's awesome.
That would be, dude, a whole book of that. That would be pretty fucking.
That's next level. That's actually next level.
I'm telling you, if he's got a, bro.
That is really next level.
I really hope he does that, because that would be incredible. Imagine a whole book told from like literally from him.
About him.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Very interesting, man. It's a very interesting time. I keep saying it every single week, bro. It's a crazy time that we live in, where all this stuff is. Have I read a book?
No, are you writing a book?
I'll write a book.
You were gonna write a book?
I'll write one. I'm definitely gonna write one.
All right, what's it about?
Me.
Okay.
As me.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
Literally, it's just gonna be about me.
Do we have a expected release date?
2042.
All right. My calendars. 2042. How old will I be? I will be 40-something.
Good job.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna drop my book.
Damn.
For your 48th birthday, I'll give you my book signed.
Damn.
As a present.
You know what? That's gonna be nice. I can put the kids to bed and unwind at night.
Oh.
Reading the iAmFlashyy book.
iAmFlashyy
Or is it
autobiography.
an iAmFlashyy book for kids?
No.
Hey man, untapped
but I
market.
might make
untapped market.
I might make an iAmFlashyy Where's Waldo edition.
You
gotta find Flashy.
That would be dope. iAmFlashyy puzzles. Yes.
What would it even be, bro? What would it even be? Just my logo.
just some random pictures we took. Just like, what? Okay.
Jeez.
Turn these into puzzles. Fuck it.
Make a 12-month Flashy calendar.
Yeah, bro. I'll cop. Ooh.
Would you buy the calendar?
I'll buy the calendar. I actually do need to buy another calendar. I just ran out. Dude. Last month was the last month. I gotta buy it.
You bought a calendar that started in July?
I mean, you can buy one that starts in like any month. I
just assumed they all started at January.
So did I. Until I went to flip it, and I was like, oh, that's it? Like the world was supposed to end, but it didn't, because we're clearly in August. I have had no calendar to say otherwise. So I need a calendar, bro. If you make an iAmFlashyy calendar, I'll cop.
Okay.
I'll cop.
Well, now I know what to get you for your birthday, because there's no way you're going to buy a calendar in the next 3 months.
I went out shopping 3 separate times, and each time I forgot to buy a calendar.
All right. Why don't you just write it down? Why don't you just write it on your calendar that you need to get a new calendar?
I did 3 times. Wrote little post-it notes. Notes in my phone.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. I get it. So, if my notifications over the course of the weekend serve me correct, did you stream on Twitch over the weekend?
I did.
Let me guess, you're playing Destiny.
I was.
How was the stream?
It was cool. And it would have been nice if my
here we go.
If my Twitch link was in my bio when I said it was in my bio. Because apparently it was not. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, link was not in the bio. I repeat,
link not in bio.
Link was not in the bio.
Oof. So, nobody knew you were streaming.
Correct. I did have some people stop by. I had some people stop by.
That's
that was nice.
That's fine.
It was nice saying hi. We had a good time.
Of course.
But, yeah. Dude, it was... I miss doing it.
Streaming?
It was fun.
Strumming?
It was fun.
So do you like live stream?
Something about having the lights on makes me feel like...
I know, the lights are cool.
Important.
The lights camera action is pretty cool.
Damn, this is officials. Fuck.
So, as someone that has been on YouTube and Twitch, I'm talking about you. Do you like live streaming or do you like editing recorded content more?
I don't know. They're both so different.
They're completely
love editing.
different, man.
I love editing.
Completely different.
If I can pick one.
Yeah, you have to pick one.
Oh fuck! I wasn't even gonna go there. Oh, I was gonna talk about different styles of editing. You hit me with it. Oof. Fuck! If I had to pick one.
One brother.
And like, I'm not like. Am I gonna go to jail if I do the other one?
Banned. Your computer blows up as soon as you press go live or record.
So I cease to exist the second I decide to do the other one. Fuck, that's tough. There's something about going live and like being on Twitch. I've like seeing like all my friends pop up in the chat. Something about it is pretty fun.
Yep.
But I guess I gotta give that.
You're an editor, man. You're an editor. You're an editor, bro.
Dude, I was gonna say if I had to pick one type of editing,
right,
it would either be like hype reel stuff, like I do now, like the travel vlog, the DJ recaps.
Those are fun.
Those are fun. But gaming funny moments videos, I could sit there and edit for hours. I can edit into the.
So let's take the question even further.
Hours of the night.
Let's take the question even further. Company comes up to you. They said we're going to pay you X amount of money. We want you to just put out quote unquote hype reel recap style videos like you do, or gaming funny moments. Which one do you want?
Listen, I mean, they call me MeestaHansen, dude. Gotta go with the hype reels, dude. Gotta go with the hype reels.
You're what trip did you go on? When you went to Aspen, it was the X Games, right? Recently?
Yeah.
That was you had some heater moments in that video, man.
Thank you.
I was impressed. I'm not even
gonna lie. I literally I think it was like 3 nights ago, I just watched all of my old videos.
Bro, I watched our TwitchCon vlog like 6 times in the past 2 days.
That was one of the ones that I watched.
So good.
But yeah, I watched my Aspen one again. I love it. Takes me a while. I take my time with those edits.
Yeah, those are tough. They're tough.
But oh my god, they turn out incredible in the end, dude. It's something like that one specifically. That one and the TwitchCon one. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of how those turned out.
Our TwitchCon movie is something else to me.
Like that's some of my favorite shit I've ever done. Like I'm so proud of those videos.
Right.
And like I'm excited that I have those up there and that I can just come back every now and then and watch
every now and then, bro. I literally watch the first 30 seconds, the intro of our TwitchCon video. I watch probably at least once a day.
Okay, so the 500 views it has, 437 of them are iAmFlashyy.
Watching the first 30-second intro.
I'm the same way. I watch all my shit all the time. But like I do like spacing it out. And like
I can.
Every here and there, because it's like, there's just some nights where you just go back and watch it and you're like, damn. I like still time has passed. My style might have changed.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm still proud of that because there's some old videos where I'm like,
Oh, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Oh,
where
it
I'm
hurts.
like, why did I make that transition? Why did I do that? That was so
it's painful.
cheesy, so corny.
Yeah.
But there's some, like, for those 2 videos, a decent, I mean, it's been a year, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still like, yeah, that's dope.
That's sick.
You know?
That's how I feel about a lot of the B-roll parts with the Rich the Kid songs in the TwitchCon video.
Listen,
like I still see that, and I'm like,
bro.
And it's cool too because no.
You gotta have
saving it.
B-roll,
I'm
bro.
saving it. I'm saving the TwitchCon talk for the episode, man.
Yeah, save TwitchCon.
I want to talk
for
about it
TwitchCon
so.
talk.
I want to talk about it so bad.
We
I wanna
are
talk about
doing that.
TwitchCon
We are
so
doing
bad.
that. I really
Yes.
want to do that.
Absolutely.
That's
I'll
sick.
make sure we schedule a day where we're like, okay, we're gonna record and talk about TwitchCon.
Yeah.
So that means rewatch the vlog.
No,
go through
the
old
whole
Instagram
episode
posts.
is that. The whole episode is that. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
literally
that's
we're just
so
gonna
bad.
call it TwitchCon 2019
Yeah.
recap.
Yeah.
That'll be so. Look out for that episode here on the collab station. That'll be a
That's
fun
gonna
one.
be a heater.
That's gonna be there's gonna be some stories in that one for sure.
Are we
It's gonna be a
drinking?
ton of fun, man. What?
Are we drinking?
We've
You want to get some drinks going?
hold on. Does the collab station have a liquor license in here? Do they got a bar in the collab station? I'm not
Listen.
sure. I'll run upstairs and check if they got a bar upstairs at the collab station. Then
I'll check with corporate.
yeah, I'll see.
Check
I'll
with
see.
corporate, yeah.
I'll see if we can do that. If we can get a bar up in here for that, because that would be fun. That would be really funny.
Come on, dude. You gotta unwind with a little White Claw. You know what I'm saying? A little Truly.
Hey, for the TwitchCon
Favorite hard
2019
seltzer,
video,
go. Favorite hard seltzer, go. Favorite hard seltzer, go.
I don't know, man.
Favorite hard seltzer, go.
Hold on, stop yelling at me, dude.
Favorite hard
Please,
seltzer, go.
Stop scream. You just broke everybody's headset. You gotta stop doing that, bro.
Listen.
You gotta stop doing that.
Listen. Favorite hard seltzer, go.
I don't know, probably black cherry claw.
Okay.
I'd say,
Solid.
but
That's solid.
I actually never really drank them until I went down the beach the other weekend, and I was crushing them, and it was nice. It was nice. I get it. I get what I don't really drink like that, but I get it.
It's just like it's turned into like.
It's a social thing now.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, but like, for me, it's turned into like. I'm not drinking, but I'm drinking. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not putting on all the calories.
I'm drinking.
I'm not getting all the calories, you know, so it's okay.
No, not even that. It's it's weird. It's like.
I think that's what it is, right? There's calories in alcohol. I don't know.
I mean, it's yeah. Iron Hard Seltzer's like pretty good with that shit too.
I don't know, man. I don't even know how many. I don't even know what that word means.
No, it's like drinking, but not really. And then after you've had like a number of them, it's like, oh,
I'm a
I'm
little
actually
inebriated.
a little fucked up. You know?
Okay. Oh, I'm a little fucked up. He
Oh,
says.
I'm feeling it. Okay.
So this is
we're
what that is.
Oh, we're having a good time. Okay.
I could be down for the TwitchCon episode to unwind and have some beverages.
Yeah,
I think that'd
bro,
be a ton of fun. I think that'd be a ton of fun just to chill out.
We're just
but,
we're hanging out, chilling.
Is that what the collab station is to you? Just hanging out, comma,
Yeah,
chilling?
I'm here every
Just
week. Let's chill. Yo, pull up to the collab stage. Chill
Every
with us.
Friday. Remember,
with
we
us.
changed the days, so it's on Fridays now. Every Friday, come chill with the boys.
Yo,
I'm not asking much.
collaboration station. Come chill with the boys.
Are we putting that on like a banner or something
I
outside?
think we need
Like,
to, yeah. I think that needs to be the unofficial slogan of the podcast. Come chill
come
with the
chill
boys.
with the boys? Is that really what we're going with? Out of any phrase that you could come up with, we're going, come chill with the boys.
I'm giving it the co-host stamp of approval.
Well, the thing is, your stamp has no
Which
ink in it because you're the co-host.
Which overrides and overrules original host. This is a special. I can only use it twice. I've used it once. I can only use it twice.
Good save, because I was about to be like, get you and your fucking stamp out of my collaboration station. Get out of my studio.
Oh, God. Okay, so the unofficial slogan of the podcast is now come chill with the boys.
And I'm officially, as the host, saying that our official slogan of come chill with the boys is retired.
Fuck, how did I not think of that shit?
How did I not think of that move? You've activated my trap card.
God damn. Uno reverse on that bitch.
Yeah, hit the
Damn.
Uno reverse on him real quick. Bro, you really said you were going to stop cursing on the collab, and you have just been...
It's one of those days. It's one of those days.
Is it really one of those days for you?
It is kind of one of those days.
You just don't give a F?
Just
maybe crack some claws? Maybe crack some claws?
Yeah, just a long work day, going.
I get it.
It's just, bro, just back and forth shit,
Always, man. It's always the back and the forth. It's always the back. It's never just forth. It's never just back. They always hit you with the back and forth.
It's like you do 3 things, and then, 2 revisions later, it's like you didn't even have to do those in the first place because it's completely different now. It's like...
It sounds like you're starting to get a little too specific.
That's exactly what I've been dealing with. For some context, just giving you some context. A lot of back and
Dude,
forth.
I think what I'm always the most scared of when we work on something together is when you send it to me, and I'm like, oh, I think you should change that. And we're really good at, if I say we should change this, you're either like, oh, 100%, or you're like, I don't think we should because this, and then usually I'm like, yeah, you're actually right. Yeah. But that's out of, I guess just to bring it back to, making content and stuff, that's probably one of the toughest parts, is that revision/editing process.
Oh, no, dude, listen.
That back and forth to me gives me so much angst, more angst than actually going and recording whatever it is that we're recording. Because I know specifically for you and I, we just overload on footage. Yeah. We just get way more than we need so that we don't have to worry. And so I'm okay with... I like that. I'll sit and record all freaking day to make sure that we're good. But that moment when you send me, a first draft, and I got to send everything back, and then you send everything back, and then I got to send my thoughts, and it's just that back and forth can be so stressful sometimes. Here's the thing. I feel like any content creator and editor.
But here's the thing, if it's not for that back and forth, it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's calculated edits where it's okay, this will clearly improve the video.
Right.
100%. I'm all for those back and forths. But if it's back and forth where I make a base rough draft of a project, send it off, I get revisions back, and those revisions are completely changing what the first draft was completely, almost making it entirely new, sending that off, coming with edits back to do the exact same thing, making it a completely different thing from both versions 1 and 2 to now it's that's frustrating. Right. But when it's back and forth to where it's oh, I liked everything, let's just tweak.
And it's layering. You're layering.
Yeah, exactly. And it's once you add those layers to it to build this beautiful piece of art, all for it. I'm all for it. It only it only makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
It only makes it better,
Yeah, I always
all for it.
I always just think about the whole editing part. Editing just stresses me out so much because you could do anything.
Yeah.
So it's how do you know you did the right thing? How do you know you put the right clip in the right spot, or the right song on the?
Yeah, there's no right way to edit. It's all.
My goodness, it drives me insane, man.
Yeah, it all comes down to the editor's style. I mean, it's all up to me. It's really.
I tell you all the time when we go out and record stuff, I got the easy job, man. I just got to look at the lens. I don't have to do anything.
The power.
You actually do.
Unlimited power.
Not with your stamp though. With your co-host stamp, you don't.
I was gonna say
your co-host stamp doesn't have the power.
I am untouchable with my co-host stamp that has one use left.
One use left, and I already overrode the first use.
I have one remaining use.
So
which
funny.
Now, by the way, just stating for the record, I have just upgraded the stamp to where my co-host stamp of approval is irrevocable. Okay?
So you got one. I
have one irrevocable stamp
one.
left.
Okay.
Cannot be undone.
Nope. Whatever it is, I have to agree.
Yeah, 100%. Whether you want to or not.
But for every week that the collab station comes out on a day that's not Friday and we're late, it starts to deteriorate your stamp.
It just starts to erode and just evaporate, disintegrate.
For every text that I send you saying, "Yo, when are you sending me the episode?" it loses its touch. It loses its power.
Dude, I'm locking this thing up in a safe. I got barricades on barricades, bro. I'm keeping this. It's a holy grail, dude.
Dude, I'm curious. What is next in this whole gaming thing? There's so much going on. so much crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Honestly, what's next? To close out the episode, we got a couple minutes left. What do you think is on the horizon for
For gaming in general?
gaming creators,
Okay.
gaming on YouTube, gaming on Instagram? Pick
I
any
want to
facet you
see.
want.
I want to see two things.
Okay.
I want to see like a Super Bowl level, like Friday Night Football, ESPN status, like VR gaming.
Whoa, what VR?
Whether it's like doing obstacle courses, whether it's like just like running, fighting, something in VR. I want to see a VR event with like millions of eyeballs, like families coming together and watching this. And to piggyback off of that, I would also like to see like American Idol style game show elimination type gaming shows.
Wow.
Where it's like a weekly thing. There's like some people have stories, and you know, like, oh, I want him to win. I want him to win. You can vote for your favorite gamer, you know, on a TV status level. That's what I want. I want like an American Idol, like elimination game style esque gaming event.
That's
maybe it's like
awesome.
Like a Minecraft server, and it's like, oh, you got to do certain event, like you have to, let's say this week's task is to build a house. The person, like a cooking show, you know how like if you don't have the best looking dish, you're out of there, something like that. If you build like the jankiest looking house, you're done. And it's like because then head to head you can get some really cool like Minecraft mansions going, and then dude, that would be something like that. Could be sick.
So weekly gaming competition show.
I want to see something to a level where like
I'm impressed.
Families are sitting around the TV because they know this show is coming on 8:30, 9:30 Central TV, you know? Turn the TV on, sit down with the family, and just watch a gaming elimination game style show, you know?
We're already halfway there, because I know just from like donations and stuff that come in from when I'm watching streamers, they'll be like, yo, every morning, like me, the wife, and our kids like throw you on the big TV and have you on the living room while we're chilling. Like appreciate the content, whatever, man, keep it up. So we're already like halfway there. It's just that nobody's made this like gaming competition show yet. So we're already at the point where families are sitting together and watching gaming content. It's just that there's no show. No,
I want like a dedicated TV channel. And I know.
Or app. I mean, nobody's got TV anymore.
But that's the thing. Like, I want to see it because not a lot of people are on TV, but the people that are on TV watch that type of shit. You know, so I want to see. Right. I want to, because like, dude, I'm very surprised there's not a gaming channel.
Well, there's one coming back. G4 TV is coming back. I don't know if you remember that from back in the day.
Is that really? I feel like that's just an IGN style.
I don't know. I remember as a kid, I used to put on G4 and they would have like the MLG Halo highlights on there, and that was awesome.
Oh, really? Okay, it was like
I remember that. But I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. They could do bullshit, but that's your avenue right there to do a show like that.
Yeah.
You pitch to those producers, hey, we got a reason for families every week to come back to your channel. They're gonna be like, yeah, let's hear it.
I would also, I know we talked about it in an earlier episode, but I would also like something to the style of, not so dark, but like that movie Gamer.
Oh yeah.
Something like that, where it's like people I can like vote in at home and influence the show, whether it's voting someone off or like affecting like who stays and who goes, you know? Mm-hmm. Something where it's just everyone's watching, and they can plug in, like just something like that. That's what I'm looking for, you know?
I actually never even thought about that. I'm actually fascinated by that response. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of a crazy idea.
Yeah, dude. Like, I want to see like ads and commercials for like, oh, next week on this show, fucking, you know, like I want to see that. I want to see like ads before you, like how every show has their own ads, their own commercials. I want to see commercials for like a gaming style show like that. That could be sick. I think that's I think that's gonna be like the next
tier.
level for gaming. Yeah, next tier.
That was definitely, dude. That you actually just killed that response. Like I just kind of threw that question out there, but you just killed. I've seen that you definitely put thought into that, which is cool.
Collaboration Station. We're all about the in-depth answers, hard-hitting questions. You know,
and it's where you chill with the boys.
Exactly. We're not just a couple. Yeah, we may be the boys, but we're not just your average knuckleheads. You know. We got some stuff going on here.
I would consider us your average knuckleheads.
Yeah.
I think that anybody else listening would also agree. But you know what? That's what makes a collab station so damn great.
Choo choo, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all hanging out on this new episode of Collab Station, which came out on Friday. Hopefully, if Tyler gets here on time. Nah, but seriously, yo, thank you guys so much for chilling every single week. Every single week, we really appreciate you guys, the feedback on the podcast, the clips that we put on Instagram and stuff like that. We really appreciate it. Tyler and I talk a lot about how cool it is.
We see you.
We do. We see it. We see it all.
And we appreciate it.
More than you know.
We appreciate all of it. Really do.
Because I say it every week, man. We have a ton of fun recording these episodes, and we're glad you guys are enjoying it just as much as us. So seriously, thanks for chilling for episode 16. Tyler, again, appreciate you hanging out, man. Chopping it up.
As always.
In the Collab Station studio. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find us on Instagram.
Right there.
Right there. Instagram.com/iAmFlashyy. Instagram.com/MeestaHansen. Hit us up. Leave a comment. Shoot a DM saying love the episode of the podcast. Or tell us you hated it. Constructive criticism only. But
please. Tell me I look pretty.
Thanks for watching.
While you're at it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for fucking with us. Because we're fucking with you.
See you guys next week. Peace.
Beautiful, dude.